And welcome to 123. I'm Frank, your host, and today we are uh, trying to do a new setup. Hopefully, the volume's a little high, which is nice. And gonna gotta put the picture on there, I guess. Anyway, I know I'm starting a little bit late, but we're here today, so that's one thing that's a little bit different. And we're about to go into Dynamite on TBS, and hopefully that will be a good time for everybody. But right now, we are going to talk. I want to talk about a couple things, and I guess we should have a superstar of the week, which we always do. And today's uh, superstar of the week is going to be. Let's go with an oldie today. Let's go with Yvonne. Or well, let's go on. Let's go with an oldie today. I kind of gave it away, but is what it is. I'm pretty sure I've never done this one. So that's the trick. This thing is fighting. Devon Hughes, born August 1st, 1972, is an American professional wrestler. He's best known for his time in WWE, where he most recently worked backstage as a producer. Hughes wrestled for Extreme Championship Wrestling from 1995 to 1999, and for the WWF from 1999 to 2005, and for 2015 to 2016 is Devon Dudley and Reverend Devon. He performed with Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, in other words TNA, from 2005 to 2014 as Brother Devon and Devon. Characterized by their unorthodox ring attire, hard-hitting style, and usage of tables in their matches, the Dudley Boys are one of the most successful tag teams in the history of professional wrestling. Recognized by TNA as 23-time World Tag Team Champions, and were the first tag team inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame. They're considered one of the major teams that revived tag team wrestling during the Attitude Era, including his 2 TNA television championship reigns. Hughes has held 25 major championships between ECW, WWE, and TNA, and New Japan Pro Wrestling. Both Dudleys were inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2018. So that is Devon Dudley, our superstar of the week. And I wanted to go and talk a little bit about World's End. A lot of the matches were kind of weak. One of the ones I didn't even know happened was the other thing. So the other thing that I'm having a problem with World's End, or A&E's. My eyes are always wandering. It's kind of bad. Sorry about that. I'm working on it. But the one of the things that seems to be a real issue with their pay-per-views, for me anyway, is just the price. I'm priced out because at $60 to review it is a little bit rough for me, and there's no way to the cheapest way to go about that is to watch it at the movies, but with my cold and stuff, it's been kind of rough. I kind of want to find out about Dave and Buster's, but I don't know if that's available in California. So let me know if you know that it is available in California, that'd be great. And, but looking forward on those, there was a couple things that I felt didn't really feel like pay-per-view status. And if you disagree with me, feel free to message me at coderedgames@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to answer your questions or thoughts about it. But I've just been I was really surprised by the card. Let me look at World's End real quick, just so that way I remember everything. I think I do need to kind of a look at, let's see, AEW World's End. So yeah, I'm gonna look at the results. I think his match card. Should I remember the results? Yeah, I guess we'll just do a reach report. Um, how to watch it. Just said that's not what I'm talking about. Wikipedia, I know, actually has it. Here we are. Alright, so we had World's End. What the? It just changed. I was looking for something and it changed. That was great. Yay. That was it? That's terrible. Just following that's kind of a pain. Excuse me. I'm looking these up. We'll see here. I know it goes. If I don't want to get sold something, maybe if I go on to no. Alright. That's okay. Here we are. Did they not have there we go. Perfect. Okay, so we had Willow Nightingale defeating Chris Statlander in a singles match. And that wasn't a bad match. Then we had the 20-man. This was all the stuff, I think. Yeah, this is all the free stuff. Kill Switch won by last eliminating Trent Beretta. I thought that would have made more sense if that would have been between. I can't. His name's not right there either. But yeah, I need to start using notes. It would help. All right, so Kill Switch won by last eliminating Trent Beretta. I felt like that should have been. I can't think of his name right now. Then we had Hook defeating Willer Yuta by submission for the FTW. So that was pretty cool. And all of those were fine matches for 0 Hour. And then we had Blackpool Combat Club and Bryan Danielson, Mark Briscoe, and Daniel Garcia against Brody King, Jay White, Jay Lethal, and Roosh by pinfall. This match right here, I didn't know was on the card. And it's cool that Daniel Garcia is, gets the win by pinfall, but I wasn't expecting that match. Then we had Miro defeating Andrade El Idolo, but as a lot of people know, as was actually announced by Tony Khan, Andrade is no longer with the company, so that was an interesting choice. I don't know what I would have put there. Then we had Timeless Tony Storm with Luther defeating Rio. I know a lot of people like Rio. I really do have problems with her size, but I know. And what's weird to me is that she's small, and I know that a lot of the female wrestlers are small, so it's kind of a weird thing. But I don't know. I just don't really feel great about it. Then we had Swerve Strickland against Dustin Rhodes, and Dustin Rhodes was a pretty good match. But because we couldn't get Keith Lee, I don't know, maybe it shouldn't have happened, or something better should have been booked. I don't know. It just didn't feel amazing, but keep in mind I've only heard descriptions of these matches, so I gotta be careful with that. And then we had Le Sex Gods, Sting and Darby Allin defeating Ricky Starks, Big Bill, and the Don Callis family. That felt like that was really slammed together too at the last minute to me. Then we had Julia Hart against Abaddon, and I feel like Abaddon shouldn't have been in that match. And fighting being legal was Abaddon's stipulation, which is kind of strange. And then we get into some of the better matches, which was Adam Copeland defeating Christian Cage, which was pretty cool, and he won the TNT Championship, and then got another match because Killswitch was able to hand it to him. So that was all for nothing, and that was like 11 seconds that took there. Then we had Eddie Kingston defeating Jon Moxley by pinfall. And I'm hoping that they do something with the Continental Classic, with the Triple Crown Championship now, because I just hope they do something with it. Like, I'd like to see Eddie Kingston go for the title picture pretty quickly, even if he did get defeated by Samoa Joe immediately. And I should talk about that first. Samoa Joe defeated MJF, and Adam Cole helped to cheat. I think using I want to say using the belt, but I'm not sure. So that is what we've got going into tonight on AEW, which is on TBS at about 5 o'clock. I usually will tape it so that way I can go through the commercials, even though there's the picture-in-picture, but that's how I do that. So, I think that I'm going to. We'll be done right at 4:30 today, so don't worry about that. 4:30 or 7:30. That way you can get your snacks before the show. And as far as some other things I wanted to discuss was basically, when things are with this whole Chris Jericho thing, where Nick Hausman was discussing these possible allegations, or that he just doesn't like Chris Jericho, or he's heard rumors or innuendo. I don't know that that's good, and it's going to be interesting to see if Chris decides to hit him with a cease and desist order, because with that kind of thing, that happens a lot, so we'll see. And Mercedes Moné looks like she did not get picked up by WWE, according to Sean Rossap of Fightful. It looks like instead she's probably going to be going over to AEW. But I don't know if they're going to signer, and I don't know how much Tony is willing to put into the women's division. He's got a lot of women in there right now, but I just don't know. I don't know what she's asking. I've heard rumors it's north of $5 million, so that could be a bit. I don't know. It might be more than he wants to spend. I don't know. Sometimes he seems really all in on the women's division, pun intended, and sometimes it's not so much. So I don't know. If you have thoughts on that, feel free to throw them out there. And also, before I forget, we are going to be having a sale on Whatnot, or an auction on Whatnot, on Friday the 12th at 3 p.m. So come check that out. It's going to be mainly Magic cards, maybe some Nike shoes, and some toys and such. So if any of that floats your boat, then come on over to Whatnot, Code Red Games, and that's where we're going to have our first auction. Also, hey, if you want to help out the show, you can go on to tpublic/stores/gaming-fixx. And then you'll find the lovely background behind me in 3 different designs, and a lovely, and of course all the gaming fix shirts and curation. So that should be pretty cool. Let's look at the card tonight, and I will see what we got going. I guess I could talk about The Rock for a minute. We had The Rock show up on Raw on day one. First, there was a psych out with the modern Maharaja. Um, anyway, he showed up, and then The Rock proceeded to tear into him, and that was kind of awkward because I don't think anybody was really wanting to see that much, but that's what happened. So we'll see. But let's look at the AEW match card. Also, as a result of when MJF lost the title to Samoa Joe, he left, probably taking some time off, but he has been removed from the AEW website, creating speculation that that might be because of the the bidding war of 2024 that MJF was originally talking about, but I don't know. Let's see what we got going. What do we have? Preview for January 3rd. Do we have a little plate? Nope. Control center. This company, I swear. It's talking about different things that have happened so far. So I don't know. Maybe they're not going to have the actual event today. Let's see here. we are. There's the card. Oh no, we don't have the card. That's weird because they always have the card. Oh, here are details. Huh. I guess he's changing what he's doing now because they don't have it here. Let me see. That's weird because they used to have the card that you'd look at and you could see everything. But now they don't seem to. Maybe this is okay, it looks like we're getting Mariah May's first thing tonight. Is that all they're talking about? Oh, okay. Then we got Orange Cassidy and Dante Martin for the International Championship. And that is the only thing they're advertising. So that's going to be new, I guess. Dynamite. Well, those two I could go with. I'm guessing it's going to be Orange Cassidy and Maria is probably going to go over, I'm guessing. But that would be my guesses for Dynamite. I don't know what the other matches are going to be. That should be interesting. I'm looking forward to this because I don't know. And it's weird because that hasn't been the way that they've done it on Dynamite before. But they always do that WWE, so it should be interesting to see if that works better for everybody. But speaking of working better for everybody, Happy New Year, and glad I was able to get on here. I've just been really sick lately. And take care, everybody, and enjoy the show.